Hello, this is Universe. Welcome to YouTube channel that I created for Bitcoiner. I created for you if you found this channel and if you are the one who want to have more Bitcoin, you are at the right place. This place will be the place for us, for traders who want to trade to earn more Bitcoin, to trade Bitcoin to earn more Bitcoin. We have so many of ways to get more Bitcoin. Some people they do dollar cost average DCA into Bitcoin. Some people they just hodl long terms to Bitcoin. Some people just go all in to Bitcoin. But for us, we use another way to trade Bitcoin to earn more Bitcoin, right? Okay, today we will look at April 17 and we will see what price will tell us today. Start with weekly chart. Before we're gonna go to analyze this, I want to show you one thing. That today I was in one Bitcoin meetup event here, and the speakers he talked about mining. He talked about is it a good time to do proof of work mining, and because of this topic I almost forget about the network difficulty. I almost forget about this thing, and yeah, right now we back to this page at blockchain.com to look at network difficulty. This is a chart for 1 year. You will see in about this time, July 20, from 2016 to 30th of July, it was the lowest price, not the price, sorry, it was the lowest network difficulty. The network difficulties mean for miner, when we have the more powerful machine to mine Bitcoin, the algorithm will adjust by themselves to make Bitcoin even harder to mine. And this is why Bitcoin is so rare and people they want it, right? Okay, I will tell you in a bit later why I show you this chart. This chart from 2011 and until now, we will see this is not correlated to the price at all. The network difficulty shows that the difficulty keep going up every single month, every single weeks, and even when we zoom out to 3 years, you will see from 10 trillion to 15 trillion, 20 trillion, 25 trillion, 30 trillion. Even if we zoom out to all time, you will see something. This is very bizarre. 2000, when I go back to, I used to mine Bitcoin long ago. When I go back to around 2011, you see here, it's just 800 something K difficulty, right? And then it's increasing dramatically in around 2017. I guess this is the best Bitcoin cycle. Why I say the best? Because I think it was the first time that the majority of people realized that we have Bitcoin, and all the media talk about it, and it keep keep going up non-stop, right? This is how the data tell us that the difficulty keep adjusting higher. People, they are keep mining Bitcoin. People, they are coming to mine Bitcoin. New businesses around Bitcoin mining, they're growing at this scale, right? We can assume from this data that people, they wanted to own the Bitcoin, they want to have more Bitcoin, but it's so rare, it's so rare to have the machine that can mine Bitcoin faster, right? And then we are now come back to the chart. Do you see something? In 2011, 2020, okay, let's zoom out a bit to 2020 to 2011, and then look at this again. Do you see the difficulty between 2020 to 2022 right here? Something wrong? Do you realize something? That the price, they are not reflect how hard of the miner have to work to earn one Bitcoin, right? So it means so many people want Bitcoin. Bitcoin is harder and harder to find, and why the price like this? If you get me, don't tell anyone. If you get me, keep trading. We will dig into the detail here. Okay. Okay, let's focus to after all-time high in November 2011, the price rose to the highest here it was 69,190 US dollar per one Bitcoin, and then the price is going back down, and then like I said in previous video, we see price it bounced up and down here. So I talked about it yesterday that I will assume for trader, for people who buy and sell Bitcoin, there are not many people who want to sell Bitcoin lower than this price. Yeah, between 40 something to 32, I guess, around this area. So, but it doesn't mean it cannot go down. It could go down. We might see another weekly chart look like this. Possible. Look like this possible, or it will just going back down and it take a week up like this. This is also a possible scenario here. Why? Because if we look at previous low here, we can see very extreme weeks. People keep selling, the seller want to sell, the buyer want to buy at this price, right? This kind of look the same to me. And now let's go to 1 day chart. Okay, we are now seeing more details into 1 day chart, and the possible scenario that for now to me, from the weekly chart, from the mining difficulty, I don't think so many people want to sell Bitcoin at this price, at this level. I don't think so. There might be some, but it shouldn't have a lot of people who want to sell and realize lost at this level. Okay, the price, we will look at that 1-day chart. If we count from the beginning here, how many days that Bitcoin keep moving slowly at around the bottom area here, we count at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, what about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. What about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are working on 5 daily chart today. I think if we compare to here, we have around 12 day that Bitcoin moving at the bottom of the support. I think it's not gonna be longer than next week. We're supposed to see the movement of Bitcoin price, movement of the data that going to go up or down. But I give it 7 days max, 7 day max. It should not be longer than this. And okay, because we are trader, we have to think about different scenario here. Okay, let me talk about the scenario that more likely to happen first. To me, I think the scenario A that I think Bitcoin might go down is the scenario A, is the first scenario for me, because of when we look at here, okay, EMA. When we look at EMA, I talked about it in previous video yesterday. Anytime when the price, the data of the price printing below the EMA, we will call it downtrend, collective, or whatever you want to say. In Elliott wave, we call it corrective wave, right? And now at this level here and here, we see the price moving below 3 of exponential moving average, right? I will assume this is a downtrend. It will be continue downtrend until we see the uptrend, right? It seems like, seems like funny, right? But it sounds easy, like, okay, it's gonna be down until we see it up. Yeah, but it's true. It's gonna be down. This is how I trade. I think like this. Okay, we are in downtrend. How low is going to be? What is up the opportunity we can take for it? Even the downtrend we can short. You can protect your Bitcoin to depreciate value by use short to cover your spot, for example, right? Okay. In this case, I have some analysis from yesterday. Okay, now we see we have a higher high and higher low here, but I don't think this is the lowest. Maybe, I don't know. But okay, let's see what if this is not the lowest low, right? How low is gonna go? The first scenario, I think the price might move down here a little bit, 2-3 more days, and then break the support, and then we have another support down here, you see. But I don't think personally, I don't think the price will break this support at around 36. I think my scenario will be like this when it go down and it go back up, right? And maybe it move up here a little bit and then move up higher. This is first scenario that I have. So, but Of course, we don't know the future, but I assume what if the price is going down? What I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to short. I'm going to short to get more Bitcoin. Or if you have spot, Bitcoin spot, you can add short position to protect your Bitcoin, right? This is the first scenario. And then because I look at the volume, I will make it simple for our analysis, right? I will make it simple as much as possible. When we look at the volume here, what do you see? What do you see? I see here, this is interesting. This is very interesting to me. Is okay, let me go out here. Okay, what do you see here? What do you see here? What do you see here? Tell me. What do you see here? The volume, the sales volume decrease, right? The volume decrease. I see it here. We have sales stop. People stop selling. Also, people stop buying. The volume is going lower and lower. Every time when the volume is going lower and lower like this, we expect to see change coming in. Can be another big volume here going high. Can be sales, can be buy. If someone buy it here, we're gonna see green, big candle volume, and price will bounce back up. Or if it will be red volume, we're gonna see price going back down here, right? But in this case, of course, you can short, you can start to scaling in shorts. But in this video on YouTube, I will try to make it short. I will try to make it simple for you, for anyone who is not day trader. Maybe you are part-time trader and you can only look at daily chart or weekly chart for long-term investment. That's fine. This video, I think I will make it simple, and it will be enough for you. Okay. And then next scenario, what if we see the selling pressure getting lower? That means the price could get back up higher too. No one knows, right? But okay, what to do? For me, I personally, I will wait for the low. I will wait for the wick here and see if it break, or most of the time when the price is going very close to support area, we often see the buyer coming back to buy. People who want to buy Bitcoin will wait and buy at the lowest price possible. If the price go back below here, right, you can wait and see if it go back up. If it go back up, you can sell your short and start long here. This is also a scenario. So this means to me the risk and reward here into the short side is not really worth it. You take risk, but the reward is not so good, right? So I will better wait for long. For me personally, I will wait for long. But first I will wait price to go back up, and then I will put long here. I will put long here at this level, and I will see if it go back up here. It could go down, it could go directly to here, no one knows. It's possible because of, if you look back at this area, you will not see any retrace, you will not see any pullback. Bitcoin is just crazy, just go back up like to the moon. That's possible, right? So you have to prepare. But to me, in each scenario, it could be like this. It could go down here to around 36. Watch it closely. If you want to buy, if you're bullish on Bitcoin, I think you should buy it around close to the support, right? and maybe in another 10 days Bitcoin price will just chop up and down, and this is not good at all for both sides, long and short, to buy here. If you want to buy spot, better to wait. If you want to buy shorts, I think it's not worth it too, because this is like a mid-level of, let me show you a bit more. This is like the mid-level of trading, because it's in the middle range between lows here and high here. Is not worth your risk. So wait a little bit more to buy spot here, but of course you can short, but the risk and reward is not going to be so good. You can short and hope it break down and then you close it, or you make it all the way back up and ride the long in B scenario. Why I make it B scenario? Because like I said here, I will open the EMA again, and when you look at EMA, when you trade, somehow you make a system, you make some systematic that tells you, okay guys, this is short, okay guys, this is long, okay guys, this is bear market and bull market, right? So I look at bear market and bull market on the volume first and the EMA lines. If the price printing below EMA line, I call it bear market. And for me, I will not trade against the trends, right? In the past, I heard a lot because of I am bullish on Bitcoin. We want to hold Bitcoin, you know it. But man, don't fight the trend. Be smart, and let's see if bear weaker and weaker. If bear give up, and then when we see the price is moving, keep moving up, so you can assume, okay, now it's an uptrend and you can buy it, right? So buy something that you know is an uptrend and it will go higher and higher and higher. Is it a good idea? It's always a good idea. It's always a good idea because you know it's gonna go higher. For example, if you buy real estate, you look at the land, you look at the city, and you think like, I'm sure this city is going up because a lot of business and the governments, the regulation is support the economic in this city, and it's gonna be good in the future. For example, Dubai or somewhere else, Singapore, for example, right? You will not go to buy land that some countries that is going to bankrupt and the currency is not strong and people are leaving the country, and you think, oh, that country gonna go back up and you're gonna be rich, and you go to buy land in that country. It not seem like a good idea, right? The same. This is the same. I think it's better to wait and see in both scenario here. To me, I will take my eye very close to A scenario first, before at least you can make some money, at least you can protect your money, you can short it down, and then you can ride the trend up. Yeah. No one know. Okay. Between this time, I gonna keep my eye very close to Bitcoin price, and we will look at it every single day until the data is getting better and things can be unfold, and we can have more clue to say the price will going up or down. But for me, I am a little bit bearish, and we are going to be careful if you want to make some money. Yeah, I think it's not a bad time to short here, but you have to be very, very carefully, and to get into shorts, you have to be, some experience about trading in futures, derivatives, If you are not, I will not recommend, and you better wait until the price get lower. Okay, guys, hope you like the analysis today. In mid of April, yeah, we will see what going to happen in next weeks. I hope next week we will see something. In this weekend, Sundays, I think it will be quiet. The volume is not so much. People, let's look at the volume here. Yeah, all right. Next week. Okay, this is all, man. Hope you like the video. If you like this type of video, please click like on this video, subscribe on my channel, and I also have Patreon page that you can support me there. You can look at the deeper level of the data. I will share with you about the strategies. I will share with you about intraday trade in smaller time frame for the trader. Because some people they trade at 4-hour charts like this. Some people they're trading at 15-hour charts. You can go to very small time frame. You can go to the 5-minute charts. For example, every time frame you can make money, right? But it needs some experience, and yeah, it's not easy. So I try to make here video on YouTube simple as much as possible. We're gonna looking only 12-hour, 1 day, weekly chart to be main content here. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and see you again on Monday. Tomorrow I will be break. I will not make any prediction on Sunday, but I will try to do it every day, weekday until Saturday. Okay, hope you stay well, guys. See you next video. Goodbye.